saying range use of language. You are talking about all the varieties of language so that you are able to convey meaning. I want you to pay attention to these two things. Ranging use of language and then conveying meaning. It is very important that whatever you write, there must be meaning conveyed to the person who is reading, because we do not just write in a vacuum. There is a message you are sending to the reader of your text. So we're saying style, it has to do with the wide-ranging use of language to convey meaning. Now, the next step, how can you employ style in your writing? It is very important for us to understand how you incorporate the issues of style in your writing, so that in your day-to-day writing, you are able to know that if I've included this in my writing, I have adhered to style. I want to first talk about the figures of speech. Figures of speech, they add to our style. Why figures of speech? They help us to be more precise. They help us to be more accurate in our descriptions. They help us to differentiate between shades of meaning. That is why you need figures of speech, dear Form 5s, when you write. I want us to look at two examples. We're going to look at the simile. A simile is a direct comparison. Why do you need a simile? It relates realistically to what you want to say. Let me give you an example. You are writing your composition and you are describing someone, and then you say, he is as strong as an ox. That is a simile. You have compared the character to an ox. Now, whosoever is reading your work, what runs in the mind of the reader are the characteristics of an ox. Now, I imagine here a character who is strong. I imagine a character who is well built. I imagine a character who is robust. I imagine that character that is able to do anything, that is able to take any challenge. Look at the examples that I've just given you. You achieved that by just using a simile. So it adds what? Style in your writing. Let's move on to another example of a figure of speech. Personification. What is personification? When we give human qualities to abstract objects. Why do you do that? You want to add what? Feelings or emotions to abstract objects. For example, the river swallowed the earth as the water continued to rise. Swallowed. There's an image that is created in your mind. You imagine now the earth is being what? Immersed. The earth is flooded by the what? By the river. It adds what? Style in your writing. There are many other figures of speech that you can include. I just chose to use these two as an example. Now we move on. How else can you employ style in your writing? By using specific and relevant vocabulary in your writing. What do I mean by specific words or specific or relevant vocabulary? I mean, for instance, if you were asked to write a story related to a crime, we are expecting that in the story there will be words like manslaughter, words like witness, words like probe, words like evidence, words like crime scene. What are you saying to the reader? You understand what happens around a crime. So the vocabulary aligns what you have written to this crime genre. So whosoever is reading your work is able to see this student knows what happens when there has been a crime. Another example, dear learner at home, you're asked to describe a marketplace. Add words such as hawkers, add words such as stalls, add words such as bargains. Those are words that are inclined to a marketplace. You will have everything else that you are saying or you are using to describe the marketplace. But there are these, specific, relevant words that you're dropping into your writing that makes the reader to see that you know what happens in a marketplace. Let us continue our learners. How else do I employ style in your writing? Try, dear learners, to replace overused verbs. What do we mean overused verbs? I will pick this one. The verb said. We love it, but when there's too much of it in your writing, it clouds meaning because there are different ways of saying things. So you can't keep on saying, he said, he said, he said, he said. So replace that verb by words like echoed or declared, echoed, reiterated. Remember, you're in Form 5. We need to see that maturity. We need to see that artistry in your writing, that understanding that you know how language works in writing. How else do you achieve style? Replace the overuse of the adjective very. Dear learners, we love this one. Students will go to the extent to say it was very, very cold because you want your teacher to understand the extent of the cold. Let us try and minimize the repetition of that adjective. Very, very cold. There are other words you can use. For example, you want to say the character was very afraid. What can you say? Petrified. When you say somebody was petrified, I imagine the character perspiring. The character is shaking. The character is filled with fear. Instead of saying very afraid. Also, very risky. Just another example. Why don't you say perilous? Why don't you say they exposed or the situation was hazardous? You see, there's just so much that comes into my mind. I see the danger. I see them getting scared. I see them trying to find a way out of the situation. But when I say it is risky, okay, fine, very risky, so what? But when there are these hazardous undertones that you have given into the text, I can picture, I can feel, I can sense, I can identify. So it augments your style. It builds up the way you write your work. Another way of employing style into your writing include sophisticated vocabulary. Remember, dear learner, you are in Form 5. The level of your writing must be different from a student who is in Form 3, who is in Form 2, who is in Form 1. Show that a matured person is writing, an exposed person is writing. Let's take an example of a simple word, tired. How tired is tired? You see? You may want to use tired when you're describing somebody who is at the point of throwing himself on the floor. But when you pick the word tired, it doesn't give me the image of that kind of a description that you want to bring. Now, take for instance, you tell me fatigued. You see, what is incorporated in the word? I can visualize the degree of the tiredness in the character. You say he was feeling how? Lethargic. You know, when you're feeling lethargic, you want to throw yourself maybe on the floor. You want to throw yourself on the chair. There are so many emotions that come with it. Psychologically, emotionally, even on your body. Your entire body is affected. So now you can see how sophisticated vocabulary works for your good when you are writing, my dear learners. So the reading scope will assist you. If you are a wide reader, take advantage of the words that you encounter as you read. That is your word bank that you are going to take from those reading materials and you put it in your own what? Writing. Let us continue, dear learners. How else do I employ style in my writing? Use of adjectives, use of adverbs. Both adjectives and adverbs, they do what? They modify. We know that adjectives modify nouns. Adverbs, predominantly, they modify what? Verbs. So, how do they add style in your writing? Now, this is what I want you to be reminded of, my dear learners. When you write, especially narratives and descriptives, remember, even though you are telling a story, you are supposed to show the story. A shown story is better understood. I must visualize your story as opposed to hearing you just telling me the story. So adjectives, let's take this example. Use of adjectives. I will read it to you. A frail, stooping figure of a woman walked through the room. Which are the adjectives there? Frail, stooping, figure of a woman. What do you visualize? I see a weak woman. I visualize a old woman. I visualize a feeble woman. So you're saying she is frail. Moreover, you're saying she is a stooping figure. You know, when you're stooping, you are bent over. You are not there to explain this to the person who's reading. But the usage of these adjectives, I can see this old, feeble, bent over woman walking into the room. So you have shown me the woman. You did not tell me about the woman. I resonate better with the character from the way you have described her. How else? Use of adverbs. Filled with fear, she yelled frantically. It's not just a yelling. There's this frantic, action, sound. When you say frantically, you can visualize the action. You can visualize, or rather, you can even hear the sound. The frantic resonance in the what? And the sound that was coming from the character. So you begin to even sympathize that this person was really perturbed. This person was afraid. That is why the yelling is even coming with in a what? In a frantical mode. There's so much that you are picking from the usage of just the adverbs. Dear learners, we are continuing. That is how we look at what style. There's so many other things, but time will not allow us to go through that. But that should assist you as a Form 5 learner to kind of nestle yourself in your what? In your writing. Now we come to the other aspect when we talk about accuracy. Accuracy in your writing. What do we mean when we talk about accuracy? We are talking about precision. It's important for you to be precise in your writing. Say precisely what you need to say and let it come out the way it is intended to come out. Allow the reader to understand you the way you intended to be understood. How can we achieve accuracy in our writing? Proper punctuation, dear learners. It may look like a small or rather a minute thing, but this is what I want to make you aware of. Wrong punctuation obstructs the intended meaning in whatever you are trying to say. So when you have punctuated properly, you are giving meaning to the message you are conveying to the reader. Let's look at an example. The usage of a comma in a sentence. I will read these two sentences. Let's eat, grandmother. There's no punctuation there. How does it sound? Like I'm inviting somebody that we come and we do what? We eat, grandmother. I don't think that's what you wanted to say. But the absence of the punctuation has impeded the what? The intended meaning of the sentence. Look at the second one, where now we have included the comma. Let's eat, grandma. Now you know the speaker is talking to the grandmother, and the grandmother is invited to do what? To dine. Let's look at it, dear learners. Just for getting a comma, a different meaning is created. Just by putting a comma in the right place, the whole idea of the sentence does what? It changes. That's what happens with your punctuation. It must be accurate so that you convey the intended meaning. Let's move on to your Form 5s. How else do we achieve accuracy? We achieve accuracy by presenting unified paragraphs in your writing. Unified paragraphs in your writing. Remember, each paragraph expresses an idea in its holistic nature. I must be able, after you've written your paragraph, I must be able to annotate next to your paragraph and say, the student was talking about this and this and that in this paragraph. So in your paragraphing, present a unified thought. You have to structure such that the piece is cohesive. How do you do that? Sentences must be ordered. Sentences must be well structured. You want to achieve what? Cohesiveness. The ideas must flow. So each paragraph will have a topic sentence, which we call the controlling idea or the undergirding idea of that paragraph. And then you support it with relevant details, facts, examples, and what? And illustrations. That makes the paragraph to be whole. It makes the paragraph to be what? To be unified. The person can understand what you are saying. How else? We also use what we call, or rather we achieve accuracy by using correct spellings. Dear learners, it may look so insignificant, but spellings, they distort what you have written. For example, look at this word, acceptable. Look at the first one, look at the second one. The first one, there is TA, which is not the what? Which is what? The spelling of acceptable. Look at the second one. It's ACCEPTIBLE. It looks correct, but is it the correct spelling of acceptable? So try and be very careful when you're writing. Make sure the spellings are correct. Let me rush. Correct usage of what? Of tenses. I want us to look at this example. We all eat the stew and then made dessert. It sounds like it's correct, but the verb it in this case is wrong. So you're supposed to say we all ate and then made. The verb tense must what? Must correlate. Another error that we are prone to committing, the team of students, where we take like it is a plural, then we use were, yet it is singular. It's the team of students was. So be careful, my dear learners. Correct spellings and correct what? Tenses when we are writing. Now, let's look at using connectives to link our paragraphs. It's very important in your writing. Remember, you're trying to achieve what? Accuracy in what you are writing. Connectives, we call them signposts. They guide your reader what to expect next. And there are connectives for different purposes. For instance, you want to show sequence. You use firstly, secondly, also, in addition. So the reader follows. This is what came first. This is what is following. This is what is going to follow subsequently. Also, there are connectives that show what? Contrast. However, especially in argumentative writing, when you want to present what? A contrary thought. Words like on the contrary, words like instead. Also, connectives that show agreement. When you want to express agreement, you are emphasizing. Words like certainly, doubtless, definitely. You are being what? Emphatic in your writing. You don't want your reader to miss the meaning of what you have written. You just want the reader to be what? Steadied in what is being communicated. You want your readers to sit on what you have written in your text. It is very important. Link your paragraphs. We are going to see probably in forthcoming lessons when we do discursive writing, when we do argumentative writing. It is very important. Why do you need it? You want to create cohesion. The person must move smoothly with what you have written. You create a symmetry in what you have written. There's synergy from one paragraph to the next. The writer, or rather the reader, doesn't feel stumbled along the way. So your ideas, they come in a continuous flow until you get to the last paragraph, probably where you're going to say finally or in conclusion, connectives like that. The reader knows that your argument now has come to an end. So everything is presented how neatly. So accuracy is very important in this regard. So now, what did we look at today? The importance of accuracy, style, and the importance of what? Accuracy in our writing. Do not underestimate, my dear learners, the usefulness of this in your writing. You are going to become a better writer when you have these style features augmented in your writing, or you have the accuracy features dropped into your writing. Achieve fluency. Be fluent. Don't allow us to stumble when we read your work. We want to oil through your text. We want to slide through your text. We want to understand what you as a learner was trying to communicate. So I hope, my dear learners, we are going to become more meaningful and accurate writers. Remember, dear Form 5s, Form 5 is a launching pad to college. You want to get there with all the skills on your fingertips. You don't want to get to college when you're asked to now to write research papers, you're asked to discuss things. You cannot congregate your points. You cannot express yourself with precision and fluency. It is very important. I hope this this lesson is going to assist you to go and sit back, work on your writing skill. Try and write something, put together these things that we have talked about so that whatever you have is meaningful. I hope it has benefited everyone, my dear learners.
I'm sure it definitely has. That was a very, very interesting lesson, and hallelujah to you. Can I just, before I ask a question, Mandla Kumalo on YouTube has a comment. He says, your lesson today sounds like a good and healthy movie in his system. Can I just say that? Mandla said that about your lesson. I don't know what it means. But the question is, sorry to take you a bit back, but I think one of your students got a bit lost. Could you please explain personification again for them?
Dear learners, personification, we say it's when you use humanistic attributes to give them to objects, abstract objects. Why you want the object to come alive. When I say the river swallowed, I'm giving the river that strength, that ability to do what? To swallow the earth. So it gives what? A picture in your mind. It's like the river has a mouth, but it doesn't have a mouth, in this context, as per our discussion. But the energy, in which the river was flowing, the power in which the river was flowing, it had the ability to immerse, to flood, figuratively to swallow the earth. So you can imagine, you can picture, I am taking you to the scene. Remember, showing as opposed to telling. I see, I feel, I am gravitated to that place. I experience the swallowing of the river together with you as a writer.
All right. Thank you very much, Winile. That was really lovely, by the way. We'll be right back from Fives. That was an amazing launching pad. You spoke about launching pads. One of the most amazing launching pads that we've just had. From Fives, do not go anywhere. We'll be right back with our Siswati lesson with Mr. Makawe Dlamini. We'll be right back.
We may be on lockdown now and we feel like the world is empty. We have paused visiting our utmost favorite spots, admiring the length and breadth of our beautiful kingdom, binging on food from our favorite restaurants and hotels, and seeing the Big Five. Do not worry, it's only a breather. It's a golden opportunity for nature to refresh and restore its beauty quietly. And get ready to welcome you again shortly. While nature revives, let's save ourselves now to travel tomorrow. Stay at home now and get ready for more exhilarating adventures and new memories in the Kingdom of Eswatini. The unparalleled royal experience awaits you with world-renowned cultural activities, breathtaking scenery, and warm hospitality. For now, keep your end of the promise. Stay at home and take precautions, and we will keep ours and offer you the most magical experience yet. The Kingdom of Eswatini, the royal experience.
Sanibonani maswati lamahle, libito lami ngingubusi ngokasimelane ngingi-Managing Director waka-Macmillan Education. Inkampani le sebenza kushiqilela tincwadzi letifuna ukuthi tisenjetwe ngekuthi tithintwe ngesandla. Kulamalanga nami ngisebenzela ekhaya njengoba sihlaselwe ngeligciwane le-corona. Sithi ke nathi siba ka-Macmillan bantu labasebenza ngekuphatha emaphepha nemakhompyutha. Konke lesikwendako asikhuthalele ukugeza tandla. Nami ngigeza tandla njalo njengoba ngisebenzela ngasekhaya nje tandla tami mele tihlale tihlobile. Ngifundzise futhi njengoba ngingumfundisi ukuthi atihlobe. ngoba kuhloba kwami impilo yabo.
Hands come in all shapes and sizes. Indeed, one of God's greatest inventions. It is amazing what you can do with those hands. But watch those hands. They can kill you. Wash your hands regularly with water and soap. With our hands, we will beat coronavirus. My cleanliness is my life.
Pay your TV license for being in possession of devices such as television sets, DVDs, VCRs, monitors, and more. You are reminded that payments of TV licenses is due on or before the 31st of December every year. 180 emalangeni per year for individual or business viewership, 300 emalangeni for television trading license, and 50 emalangeni for other devices. You can pay for your TV license through MTN Mobile Money, Eswatini Mobile Imali, NetBank, and Eswatini Telecom. Visit us at the television license offices at the Madlenya House, Babane, or call this number 3434 1234. Pay yours every year.
Mbukeli asikwemukele eluhlelweni lethu i-home study usehleti naye nokwazi Dlamini kanti kulesikhathi samanje sitawufunza Siswati selibanga la ka form 5 nginaye ke thishela wesiswati Mr Machawe Dlamini. Mr Machawe unjani kulelanga la namuhla?
Ngiyaphila nokwazi unjani wena?
Ngiyaphila nami. Imigomo yesifundo sanamuhla ingabe ithini?
Kulesifundo sanamuhla nokwazi sibuke nje ukuthi sidawu cija likhono lemfundzi lekukhona kutfola umlayeto enkulumeni lengakaconsi ngco.
Oh, okay. Ubheke ukuthi umfundzi abe afunzeni ekupheleni kwalesifundo.
Umfundzi utabe afunzile ukuthi yini inkondlo, utabe afunzile nekuthi uma uyohlatiya inkondlo uyihlatiya njani.
Kahle kahle namhla sikhuluma ngetinkondlo.
Sikhuluma nje ngekuhlatiwa kwayo sisengakangeni kuyo.
Oh, okay. Alright ke Machawe kuyevakala belibanga la ka form 5 ngiyethemba ukuthi bayabukela. Machawe ungachubeka nesifundo sakho.
Ngiyabonga kakhulu nokwazi. Lokubingelela komfundzi ekhaya nguye thishela wesiswati Machawe Dlamini lo tawufundisa Siswati selibanga lelishumi nakunye form 5. Kodwa ke mfundzi ngiyacela ukuthi nemfundzi lo wenda yena form 4 asonzele sitokhona ukuthi sisebende kanye kanye. Useta ke mfundzi kulesifundo ngicela ulungise nako lokulandzelako. Lusiba lwakho lokubhala ipen, ipenseli lotayisebenzisa kubhala encwadzini, libhuku lekubhalela kanye nencwadzi yakho yetinkondlo lokunguye sabalala misebe. Kulesifundo ke mfundzi sitawubuka bonkondlo lobuhlolwa ephepheni lesithathu kulo libanga lelishumi nakunye. Leli phepha lethu ke mfundzi asesilibuke ukuthi lime njani. Kulomnyaka wa 2020 labatawubhala luhlolo nga 2020 liphepha lethu linembuto lesiphohlongo 8. Wena mfundzi ubhekeke ukuthi uphendule imibuto lemine 4. Lineticephu letimbili ke liphepha lethu mfundzi. Sicephu sekucala temibhalo yesimanje.
Temibhalo yesimanje sinembuto lemine 4 ubhekeke ukuthi uphendvule emibili imibuto. Umbuto wekucala lokubunghondlo uphocelelekile ukuthi ubuphendvule. Bese ke siyachubeka mfundzi sibuka sicephu B lesithi temdzabo. Sona sinemibuto lemine nakhona ukhetha mibili. Khona ke uphendvula munye umbuto emkhatsini wembuto 5 na 6 uphindze uphendvule munye umbuto emkhatsini wembuto 7 na 8. Tihloko letitfolakala khona disho netaga, tingondlo temdzabo letfaka ekhatsi tingoma, tinanatelo kanye netibongo temakhosi. Sibese ke siba nemihambo nemasiko lefaka ekhatsi buganu, umcwasho, umhlanga, kukhonda, kudla kwesiswati, umtsimba, bayeni, umngcwabo nalokunye lokungena ngaphasi kwemihambo nemasiko. Asicubeke ke mfundzi sibuke bumcoka balesifundo. Kumcoka ngani kufundza bunkondlo? Kucija likhono lekubona, kuva nekuconza inkulumo lengakaconzi ngco. Uve noma umuntu sekakucisela. Kuthuthukisa emakhono ekuphila, ngekubonela lokuhle lakuthi umsako sonkondlo, nekugwema lokubi lakugcekako sonkondlo. Kuyenteka ke sonkondlo abhale agceke info tsite. Uma ayigceka ke sonkondlo leyo ntfo, wena mfundzi ufunza kwekuthi kufanele ungayenti. Kanti kulenye inkondlo angadumisa. Uma adumisa usho ukuthi asikukope lokho mfundzi sikwende. Lobunye bumcoka ke mfundzi balesifundo ukuthi jabulisa. Uma ufunza nje ufundzela ukuthi chaza ujabule ngaloko lokufundzile. Siyachubeka ke mfundzi sibuka imigomo yalesifundo. Ekupheleni kwalesifundo mfundzi ubhekeke ukuthi ukhone kunika nekuchaza tinhlobo letintsatfu temibhalo. Ukhone kuchaza ukuthi yini bunkondlo. Ukhone kuchaza tinhlobo tetinkondlo. Wengce uconze buciko benkondlo. Kuthi ke ekugcineni bese sewuyakhona kucubungula tingoni letimcoka uma uhlatiya inkondlo. Kunaleti ngoni lokufanele utibuke ke mfundzi usayihladi inkondlo yakho. Kufanele ke mfundzi ufike kulesigaba sokuthi ucubungule ukhone kuphuma nemicondvo wayo inkondlo. Kuleli banga ke mfundzi tincwadzi lesitifundzako nginati letilandzelako sinakhuluma nisive, umsamaliya lolungile, lilungelo lakhe kanye naye sabalala misebe. Tincwadzi lengethemba ukuthi unato leto mfundzi. Uyakhumbula kodwa sithi ukuthi sithite sonzeta incwadzi yakho sabalala misebe dvute nawe. Asesibuke ke mfundzi temibhalo yesimanje tona letibuka kusicephu se-A kuleli phepha lesithathu. Sinendzaba. Indzaba ke yehlukene kabili, kunendzaba lemfisha letholakala kuyo incwadzi yakho khuluma nisive lesiyibonile ngenhla. Kube nendzaba lenze letholakala kuyo incwadzi umsamaliya lolungile lesiyibonile ngenhla. Bese siyenza siba nemidlalo lokulilungelo lakhe. Ekugcineni ke sinenkondlo letholakala kuyo incwadzi sabalala misebe. Asingene ke mfundzi ekujuleni kwesifundo sethu selusuku lokungibo bunkondlo. Sitawuqala ngekubuka tinkondlo lokufanele sitifundze mfundzi. Inkondlo yokuqala ngikhuluma sive tata letholakala ekhasini le-15 nesiphohlongo. Libhubesi letholakala ekhasini le-66, mahlosana ekhasini le-74, yuniswa lomalunza ekhasini le-76, ngibuka tintsaba telubombo ekhasini le-86, umfula inkomanzi ekhasini le-86, washikitela mfati ekhasini le-101, inhlonhla yemandla ethu ekhasini le-117, inkondlo sochaka ekhasini le-136, inkondlo phuma sibtekile ekhasini le-142, inkondlo mthunukeni ekhasini le-157, kwembulwa kuyembeswa ekhasini le-171, lulwimi lwami ungangishiyi ekhasini le-175, ungumlilo ekhasini le-180, inkondlo yokugcina sikhuthali semhlaba ekhasini le-202. Mfundzi, yini bunkondlo? Sithi ke bunkondlo luhlobo lwembhalo lolusebenzisa emagama elukhethelo lajubelako. Umbhali lesithi ngusonkondlo noma imbongi ubuthanisa emagama abelithandana amumathe imiqondo nemiva leminyenti mayelana nesihloko lasitsingitsako. Lamagama abungoma lobuhambisana nesici lesithumba imicabango yemfundzi ajule ngaloku lokukhulunywa ngako. Sithi ke mfundzi uma sikhuluma ngelikhethelo akusiwo nje amagama letayelekile futhi ayajubela lokusho ukuthi akayicondzisi ngco inkulumo. Sikhuluma ngasonkondlo ngulona lobhala lenkondlo futhi lamagama alithandana akasiwo lamanyenti. Kunesihloko lesitsite lasitsingitsako sonkondlo sihloko saleyo nkondlo. Futhi ke abungoma sikhulumile ngekuthi uma sibuka temdzabo tingoma tiyangena ngaphasi kwesihloko sethu. Ngiko ke sithi inkondlo inebungoma kunesici sithumba imicabango ucabange ujule lokusho ukuthi utinike isikhathi uhlolisise ukuthi sonkondlo ukhuluma ngani. Asichubeke mfundzi sibuke inhlobo tetinkondlo tesimanje. Inkondlo mzwangedwa iveta lokuviwa ngumbhali yena yedwa ngesimo noma ngendvo letsite. Sinenkondlo lethi ungumlilo lapho sonkondlo abuka khona asivetela indlela labuka ngayo luthando. Sibe nenkondlo mlandvo lesiniketa umlandvo ngalokutsite noma umuntu. Sinenkondlo yethu lethi khuluma sive tata lekhuluma ngemlandvo waMandela lowake waba umengameli wase South Africa. Sibe nenkondlo sililo lelila ngekufa kwemuntu angaba ngumuntu lomcoka noma kufa kwebantfu labanyenti ngesikhathi sinye. Inkondlo yethu lethi washikitela mfati sonkondlo ulila ngekufa kwamake ekhaya. Sibuke inkondlo ceka lolu hlobo lwenkondlo lapho sonkondlo aveta kukhala kwakhe ngendvo lengendeki kahle lafise ukuthi ilungiswe noma yekhutwe. Sinenkondlo ke lethi kwembulwa kuyembeswa lapho sonkondlo enyanyekisa khona inkhohlakalo. Sibe nesonethi yona ke siyibona ke ukuthi inemica leli14. Inkondlo yethu lethi sikhuthalise emhlaba inemica leli14 14. Asinake ke mfundzi ukuthi inkondlo yethu lesithi isonet yona iyangena kuto tonke letinhlobo tetinkondlo. Singaba nesonet leinkondlo mzwangedwa, sibe nesonet leinkondlo ceka, sibe nesonet leinkondlo landzisa. Yona yehluka nje ngekuthi inemica leli14. Asichubeke mfundzi sibuke inkondlo landzisa. Yona isicocela kabanti ngalokutsite noma ngemuntu lotsite. Sinenkondlo yethu lethi phuma sitekile lapho sonkondlo acoca ngetigaba telisiko lekuteka. Ngiyethemba usalandzelela mfundzi. Nyalo ke mfundzi sitakuhlomisa ngetikhali tekuhlatiya bunkondlo. Sikhali sethu sekucala kuma kwayo inkondlo leku lesithi sakhiwo sangephandle. Uma sikhuluma ngesakhiwo sangaphandle ke nakanaka umfundzi linani letinzima dingakhi letinzima kuleyo nkondlo loyibukako lisho lokutsite. Inkondlo mlandvo nje iba netinzima letinyenti iba yinze ngoba isicocela ngetigameko letinengi letentekile ngempilo yalowo muntu noma ngaleso sigameko nje lesike sendeka emhlabeni noma eveni. Siyachubeka mfundzi sibuka imica letfolakala kuleyo nzima. Imica yethu ke mfundzi sibuka budze noma bufisha bayo. Mitse kanganani kusitshela lokutsite ke lokho mfundzi. Siphindze sibuke kubhaleka kwemagama nemisindvo lekhona kuleyo nkondlo. Singaba ke lokufaka ekhatsi luchumano, imvumelwano, imphinza njalo njalo. Asinake ke mfundzi ukuthi lokhu lengisanza kukuveta lokufaka ekhatsi luchumano, imphinza, imvumelwano kona kutaba nesifundo sako lapho sitakuchaza kahle kabanti. Namuhla nje sitawenga bese ke kona sekutawungena esifundweni sakho. Asiphindze sinake timphawu tekubhala latisebenzisile phela sonkondlo kuyo inkondlo yakhe. Letimphawu ke tisinika nathi inhlobo temica lokungaba ngulongcubeko. Longcubeko sithi ngumuca lode luphawu ekugcineni. Umcondo wawo uphelela emgceni lolandzelako. Singaba nawo umcangci lapho sithola khona luphawu lolungungci ekugcineni kwemugca i-full stop sibe na khefana. Khefana ke angehluka kabili, kungaba na khefana losidonsa moya lesivela emkhatsini wemugca bese ke lo munye khefana uvela ekugcineni kwawo umugca. Siqhubeke sibe nembuti lokungilonye liphawu lona lolitholakala ekugcineni kwemugca. Singaba nawo umbabati lotholakala ekugcineni kwemugca kanti singawuthola nasemkhatsini wemugca. Kuma kwenkondlo kwemfundzi siphindze sibuke kuthi uma uyihlatiya ubona ini. Ase uthathe ke mfundzi incwadzi yakho sabalala misebe uvule inkondlo yuniswa lo malunza sibuke inzima yesiphohlongo. Ungakayifunzi nje lenkondlo yini lokubonako. Uyatibona intimpawu tekubhala kulenzima. Ase siyifunze kanye mfundzi. Basha buviyo taviva tingcweti tingcwepheshe aviva emathombeni aprofeta ku Professor Cisco asima emasime aprofeta ku Professor Walter mashala umntwana emlumbu wavalelisa ingani idedi vivile inkunzi emhlophe ingani bakamthethwa Jobe kadingiswayo bangemaseko bayaprofeta ku Professor Victor. Kukhona yini mfundzile sikubonako uma sibuka umsho wekucala sineliphawu lolusegcineni lolunkhefana kanjalo nasemgceni wesibili. Siqhubeke mfundzi sehlayehle sibuke ngendasi ingani idede ivivile inkunzi emhlophe siyalibona liphawu lolungungci. Kufanana noma kuhlobana kwemagama uyakubona yini mfundzi. Ngito ke tintfo lesitibuka komfundzi uma sibuka sakhiwo sangaphandle noma kuma kwenkondlo. Asesibuke ke mfundzi ukuthi ngutiphi timpawu letingekho kulenzima le. Siyabona ukuthi side umbuti side nembabati. Kusho ukuthi ke mfundzi letimpawu leti angeke titholakale tonke enzimeni inye. Kutawendeka kulenye inzima uthole leti, kwendeke kulenye inzima uthole letinye. Asithathe nangumsebenzi mfundzi. Nika tibonelo tebuciko benkondlo lobuvetwa kuma kwenkondlo lelesithi sakhiwo sangephandle. Fundza likhasi 218 kuya ekhasini 226 encwadzini yakho sabalala misebe. Sitawuqhubeka ke mfundzi sibuke kuhlatiya inkondlo sesibuka manje lulwimi lolusetshenzisiwe enkondlweni nakulesithi sakhiwo sangekhatsi. Inkondlo ke mfundzi inelulwimi lolubhacile loluvetwa buciko lobufaka ekhatsi sifananiso ngco noma singathekiso sihabiso luphawu nalokunye mfundzi. Nakhona ke mfundzi lana asinake ukuthi uma sibuka sakhiwo sangekhatsi angeke singene kuso. Sikhona sifundo saso lapho utawuchazelwa kabanti ukuthi yini sifananiso uniketwe tibonelo. Uchazelwe ukuthi yini sifananiso ngco uniketwe tibonelo. Asichubeke ke mfundzi. Uma sibuka lulwimi ke mfundzi sitawusebenzisa yona inzima yesiphohlongo yayo inkondlo uniswa lo malunza lengethemba ukuthi useyivulile. Lapha ke mfundzi sesiyayifunza inzima yethu. Nasibuka sakhiwo sangekhatsi uyayifunza inzima unake umcondo lovetwa ngemagama. Asesiyifunze inzima mfundzi. Basha buviyo taviva tingcweti tingcwepheshe aviva emathombeni aprofeta ku Professor Cisco asima emasime aprofeta ku Professor Walter mashala umntwana emlumbu wavalelisa ingani idedi vivile inkunzi emhlophe ingani bakamthethwa Jobe kadingiswayo bangemaseko bayaprofeta ku Professor Victor. Uma sibuka umgca wokucala mfundzi basha buviyo uyeva nje sithombe emqondvo lesivakalako lapho khona uyabongelela ushaya inkwela. Uma ukuhlanganisa ke mfundzi leso sithombe emqondvo lesivakalako ngoba wena uke wayiva inkwela so ukuhlanganisa naloku lokufundza la so uyakhona ukuthola umcondo ukuthi lana kuyathunyiswa lenkwela eviyo iyabongelela iyadumisa. Asiqhubeke mfundzi sehlayehle nje mfundzi sibuke umusho longendasi asima emasime aprofeta ku Professor Walter. Sithi lesi sidlala magama mfundzi asima emasime uyeva nje ukuthi leli gama lelingalakhiwe lisuselwa ngala. Sidlala magama ke leso mfundzi. Sichubeke ingani dedivivili inkunzi emhlophe. Sitsike lokhu silwanatiso mfundzi. Kule nkondlo le mfundzi, sonkondlo ukhuluma ngenyuvesi yakangwane, Yuniswa phela. Uma sayibita ngenkunzi, sewuyayilwanatisa, uyinika timphawu tenkomo. Ngiko kwesithi silwanatiso. Uma ngachubeka ke sonkondlo singasho ukuthi sifananiso ngco futhi, ngoba uyibite wafananisa ngco. Asichubeke mfundzi. Lulwimi luyachubeka mfundzi. Bangemaseko. Lokhuleke mfundzi apheka ngaphandle asebenzisa libhodo leli la ngaphandle leli i-3-legged mfundzi. Uyati ukuthi emaseko uyawamisa abe mathathu aseke lelibhodo lakho. Lapha ke mfundzi sithi sifananiso ngco. Le lapho afananise abantu labathathu labatholakala enkondlweni kulenzima. Uma singababuka nje labantu labathathu una Professor Cisco, kuna Professor Walter, bese siyachubeka mfundzi sithola yena Professor Victor. Bathathu labantu ngemaseko. Nali ke libhodo lakho uyalibona moseli nemaseko, kungaphinze kube sithombe emcondo lesibonakalako. Thatha nangumsebenzi mfundzi. Nika tibonelo tebuciko benkondlo lokulesithi lulwimi noma sakhiwo sangekhatsi. Nako uyakuthola ekhasini 218 kuya ekhasini 226. Uma silatiya inkondlo kwemfundzi siyenca sibuke simo noma umoya losenkondlweni. Umoya ke mfundzi usayifunza inkondlo naka ukuthi ikushiya unjani. Udiva unjani. Lokhu sikubita ngekuthi ngumoya. Sonkondlo angahalalisa, ayali, agceke, akhutsate, ahalatise. Umoya ke uvetwa ngemagama la wasebenzisako sonkondlo. Ase ufunze inkondlo yakho Yuniswa lo malunza uve ukuthi wena mfundzi ikushiya unjani. Sisachubeka mfundzi siphinze sibuke liphimbo. Inkondlo phela mfundzi yentelwe ukuthi siyikhulume siyihaye. Liphimbo ke liphathelene nendlela sonkondlo lakhuluma ngayo. Kungaba indlela lekhomba kuthukuthela, inshisekelo, injabulo, njalo njalo. Lokufanele sikunake ke mfundzi ukuthi liphimbo liyahambelana nekuthi lofunza inkondlo uva kunjani. Angeke nje mfundzi sithi sikhuluma noma inkondlo yethu ikhombisa kujabula bese sithi liphimbo lethu liyagceka. Kufuna kuhambelane. Kungabesi lokunye sekubheka le lokunye sekubheka le. Nasekhaya nje nakwendeka abakuthethisi bajabulile. Ngakho ke leliphimbo kufuna lihambelane nemoya lotholakala enkondlweni. Asichubeke mfundzi. Inkondlo ke nase siyihlatile sihamba sifike sithole umlayeto noma ingcikithi. Usafunza inkondlo tama kuva ukuthi uthini sonkondlo kuwe. Lokungumlayeto. Kufanele siphinze sikubone lokwenda sonkondlo wahlala phansi wabhala. Lokhu ke sikubita ngekuthi ingcikithi. Umlayeto ungavetwa tinchazelo temagama letisebaleni. Umlayeto ungavetwa tinchazelo temagama letifihlakele letivela uma setibukwa ngekujula. Umlayeto futhi siyawuthola esihlokweni senkondlo. Sibuke ukuthi inkondlo sihloko sihambelana njani nemtimba wayo inkondlo. Sitsikela namfundza sesibuke inkondlo yethu lethi Yuniswa lo malunza. Sibuke lesihloko nje mfundzi. Sibuke ukuthi ngabe sisitshelani. Uma kuthi wayuniswa lo malunza. Lokhu mfundzi kuyasinika sibe kanzaba sesikhathi. Inkondlo yethu ibhalwe singakamgubhi 50-50. Ngiko phela kusathi wayuniswa kanti nyalo sekuthiwa nguyuneswa seyishintshile lento. Kopha lokuthi kuthiwe yuniswa kusikhombisa ukuthi ibhalwe singakafiki kulesigaba se-50-50 mfundzi. Lokhu ke konke kuyasisita ekuhlatiyeni inkondlo. Sithole umcondo lofihlakele, sihambe sithole ingcikithi lesitawuphuma nayo ekugcineni. Sesibuke umcondo losebaleni nemcondo lofihlakele wayo inkondlo mfundzi. Asichubeke mfundzi. Sesitawuphetha ke isifundo sethu mfundzi. Ngiyathemba ukuthi konke besiconze ukuthola kulesifundo sanamuhla ukutholile. Sifundo sethu sisivetele ukuthi bunkondlo ngumbhalo losebenzisa amagama lalikhethelo. Lulwimi lalusebenzisa kosonkondlo luyajubela. Siphinze sabuka tinhlobo tetinkondlo se lethwa ikhathi inkondlo mlandvo inkondlo lanzisa nenkondlo gceka. Sibukile ke mfundzi kuma kwayo inkondlo. Saphindze sabuka mfundzi sakhiwo sangekhatsi lokululwimi lolusetshenzisiwe enkondlweni. Kulungiselela ke mfundzi isifundo sethu lesilandzelako. Nika uchaze tinhlobo letihlukene tebuciko besakhiwo sangaphandle letitfolakala enkondlweni yoniswa lomalunza-lunza. Mfundzi, phepha usehleli ekhaya, ungahazi nje edolobheni ngoba sitakubamba sifo samahazane. Diphephise uthathe konke lokushiwo litiko letemfundvo kanye nalo litiko letemphilo. Losakuvalelisa namuhla nguye thishela wakho weSiswati Machawe Dlamini. Ngiyabonga mfundzi.
Siyabonga kakhulu Machawe, manje usheshe wavalelisa. Bafundisi bakho banemibuto, kunemibuto lemibili le ngicabanga ukuthi ngidayithatha. Kunemfundzi lobuta ukuthi ucela umchazele futhi tinhlobo tetinkondlo.
Uma sikhuluma ngetinhlobo tetinkondlo mfundzi, sitatibeka nje tibe mbalwa. Sitsite kunenkondlo mlandvo lesiniketa umlandvo ngemuntfu tsite noma intfo tsite leyendekile. Lesitsite ngikhuluma sive tata kuletinkondlo tetfu. Siphindze sithi ke mfundzi kunenkondlo mzwangedwa leveta imizwa yasonkondlo. Sibe nenkondlo landzisa lesilandzisa kabanti ngendvo tsite. Sichubeke sibe nenkondlo sililo lekhala ngekushona kwemuntfu lomcoka empilweni noma bantfu labanyenti labafesikhatsi sinye. Siphindze ke sabuka isonet lesitsite inemica lelishumi-4. Yona ke mfundzi uyayibala iba inzima yinye. Ingaba nginoma ngangiluphi ihlobo lwenkondlo. Singaba nesonet leyinkondlo landzisa, singaba nesonet leyinkondlo mzwangedwa, sibe nesonet leyinkondlo sililo. Siphindze ke sabuka ukuthi sinenkondlo gceka lekhala ngesento lesimbi lesendekako eveni noma endzaweni tsite lafuna sonkondlo ukuthi siyekeleke singaphinzeki.
Siyabonga Machawe. Lokunye lengingakusho ukuthi lesingakubuta actually akusiyo nembuto. Bayacela ke bafundzi ukuthi bacela ubaphinzele tinkondlo lekufanele ukuthi batibuke.
Sitawubuka ke mfundzi uma ubuka encwadzini yakho. Tinkondlo tethu site inkondlo ekucala kunayo ekhuluma sive tata. Sabuka inkondlo lethi libhubesi, mahlosane, yoniswa lomalunza-lunza. Ngibuka tinsabatela ubombo, umfula enkomanzi, washikitela mfati, inhlonhla yemandla etfu, sochaka, phuma sikutekile, mthunukeni, kwembula kuyembeswa, ulwimi lwami ungangishiyi, ungumlilo, kanye naso sikhuthali semhlaba.
Asibonge kakhulu Nkosi Dlamini. Ngiyethemba ukuthi ema-form 5 zikhona la kutholile kuleso sifundvo. Siyethemba ukuthi utawubuya futhi ngalinye ilanga.
Siyabonga kakhulu nokwazi. Ngiyethemba abafundzile bantwana. Siyethemba ukuthi sitawubuya sitobaniketa lwati lolwanele ngabo bona bunkondlo.
Asibonge kakhulu. Mbukeli, siyabuya nalerato emva kwanako.
COVID-19 is an infectious disease caused by a new coronavirus introduced to humans for the first time. It is spread from person to person, mainly through the droplets produced when an infected person speaks, coughs, or sneezes. These droplets can land in the mouths or noses of people who are nearby. These droplets are too heavy to travel far in the air. They only travel approximately 1 meter and quickly settle on surfaces. This is the reason person-to-person spread is happening mainly between close contacts. The exact time that the virus can survive on surfaces is not yet known. So it is wise to clean surfaces regularly, particularly in the vicinity of people infected with COVID-19. Hands touch many surfaces, which can be contaminated with the virus. You should therefore avoid touching your eyes, nose, or mouth, since contaminated hands can transfer the virus from the surface to yourself. When coughing or sneezing, cover your mouth and nose with the bend of your elbow or use a disposable tissue. If a tissue is used, discard it immediately into a closed bin. The most effective way to prevent the spread of the new coronavirus is to clean your hands frequently with an alcohol-based hand rub or soap and water. This will eliminate the virus if it is on your hands. Stay healthy and prevent the spread of COVID-19.
Imagine your favorite personality or celebrity. Now imagine if they had to do a job that you never saw them doing. You don't have to imagine. We'll show you. Asambege is back. This is the show that takes your favorite celebrity and personality and gives them the challenge of doing a job that some people do every day.
Yeah.
Can they do it? Will they crumble under the pressure? Find out in the brand new season of Asambege.
Buhle bethu imvelo yethu. Buhle bethu tindzawo tethu. Indalo yashada nemasiko kuhle kwethu. Kuvakasha kwethula umthwalo emahlombe ethu. Hloma ngwane vuka uvakashe indlela uyikhombe etindzaweni tethu. Temvelo nembukiso ungcebeleke uthathe netithombe. Lalela ke nangu sonkondlo waseswatini akutekela ayibeka indzaba ayihlela kuhle kwelijaha lishela ngiyakutshela diningi tindzawo longativakashela hloma ngwane vuka uvakashe la phana lapha kuvakasha kuyayelapha enhlitiyo kanye nemqondo kuyawuphumuda uqinisa buhlobo nebungane losebundenga ndenga with a trip to Mantenga Falls or a sip among friends of Sibebe Brew on Sibebe Mountain, or perhaps your cup of tea is backpacking and horse riding, sightseeing the seamless streams and springs that stream across the gorgeous valleys of the mountainous kingdoms of Eswatini. We have you covered. Hloma ngwane vuka uvakashe buhle bethu yimvelo yethu buhle bethu ngabuthola nasebantwini bethu.
Welcome back, viewers, and unfortunately we've come to the end of our program today. And on Monday we're not going to be here because of His Majesty's birthday, King Mswati III. Nogwazi, please give us a Monday's timetable.
Yes, like Lerato has just said, Monday is going to be a holiday. So the timetable that I'm going to give you right now is for Tuesday. And it goes like this. We have mathematics for grade 7, which will be from 2 p.m. until 2:30 p.m. Mathematics for Form 3 from 2:30 p.m. until 3:08 p.m. Literature and English for Form 3 from 3:08 p.m. until 3:45 p.m. Mathematics for Form 5, 3:45 p.m. until 4:25 p.m. Then the last class, biology for Form 5, 4:25 p.m. until 5:00 p.m.
Dear viewers, please don't forget that if you've missed any episodes this week, we were live on YouTube, so you can catch up on our YouTube platform, Facebook, and don't forget to post questions, and when we come back, we'll answer them with the teachers.
Just to remind you as well that we have a WhatsApp line that you can use to ask any questions that you might have. And just to remind you again, and I'm not going to emphasize this enough, please do not call us, guys. We are not going to answer you. All right, so I think that is the end of today's program. We'll see you guys next week. And also do not forget, keep safe. Stay at home, maintain social distancing, and of course have a lovely weekend. And thank you very much to our teachers. Thank you to our production crew. Mr. Sbusiso Bembe will see you after next week. Do not worry. Your break is long enough, but we'll see you after next week. Don't worry.
And thank you to the whole production team,
yes,
which participated in this whole program. Thank you guys. You made it a success.
So guys, we'll see you next week. Bye.
Pay your TV license for being in possession of devices such as television sets, DVDs, VCRs, monitors, and more. You are reminded that payments of TV licenses is due on or before the 31st of December every year. 180 Malangeni per year for individual or business viewership, 300 Malangeni for television trading license, and 50 Malangeni for other devices. You can pay for your TV license through MTN Mobile Money, Eswatini Mobile Imali, Netbank, and Eswatini Telecom. Visit us at the television license offices at the Madlenya House, Babane, or call this number 3434 1234. Pay yours every year.
COVID-19 is an infectious disease caused by a new coronavirus introduced to humans for the first time. It is spread from person to person, mainly through the droplets produced when an infected person speaks, coughs. These droplets can land in the mouths or noses of people who are nearby. These droplets are too heavy to travel far in the air. They only travel approximately 1 meter and quickly settle on surfaces. This is the reason person-to-person spread is happening mainly between close contacts. The exact time that the virus can survive on surfaces is not yet known. So it is wise to clean surfaces regularly, particularly in the vicinity of people infected with COVID-19. Hands touch many surfaces, which can be contaminated with the virus. You should therefore avoid touching your eyes, nose, or mouth, since contaminated hands can transfer the virus from the surface to yourself. When coughing or sneezing, cover your mouth and nose with the bend of your elbow or use a disposable tissue. If a tissue is used, discard it immediately into a closed bin. The most effective way to prevent the spread of the new coronavirus is to clean your hands frequently with an alcohol-based hand rub or soap and water. This will eliminate the virus if it is on your hands. Stay healthy and prevent the spread of COVID-19.
Pay your TV license for being in possession of devices such as television sets, DVDs, VCRs, monitors, and more. You are reminded that payments of TV licenses is due on or before the 31st of December every year. 180 Malangeni per year for individual or business viewership, 300 Malangeni for television trading license, and 50 Malangeni for other devices. You can pay for your TV license through MTN Mobile Money, Eswatini Mobile Imali, Netbank, and Eswatini Telecom. Visit us at the television license offices at the Madlenya House, Babane, or call this number 3434 1234. Pay yours every year.
You are watching Eswatini TV, Sibuko Semaswati.
Jive no me ganja, hi. Jive no me ganja, Rasha. Jive no me ganja, ganja.